So experience, references, when you decide you're going to listen to, pay attention to, and take action as the result of any kind of advice from a supposed expert. Oh, well, we don't give out references. No, sorry. Money stolen, money missing, time gone, energy gone, you name it, mainly because of not doing this. Most of the experts are what? Wrong. Welcome to the Heartland Multifamily Show, the shorter, more profitable path to multifamily ownership and investing. Everybody, it's Darren and Isaiah. Hi, Isaiah, and Jasmine. Hi, Jasmine.
Jasmine says hello.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Pretty good.
Hey, I want to welcome you to this episode of the Heartland Multifamily Show, the place
For all things multifamily.
for all things multifamily. And today's episode is about experts and why most all of them are wrong. That's right, wrong. All right, they can already feel the vibe, Isaiah. Oh, geez, this might be kind of negative, and they might. No, follow us on this because it's very, very important in terms of what we're going to cover and what we want to bring you in on in terms of keeping in mind when you decide you're going to listen to, pay attention to, and take action as the result of any kind of advice from a supposed expert. Right. Okay, so let's dive into this because one of the advantages of living in a non-social media world, okay, so you go back to when I was your age, a little younger than you.
1800s?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, no, it was 1840. So social media didn't really exist. And so a lot of communication, a lot of conversations were done in person. A lot of them were done over the phone or in person, okay? And so there wasn't a whole bunch of layers between getting to know somebody, getting an understanding of what they're about, getting a feel for people, and really getting to the bottom of the question of, do they really know what they're talking about? Okay, let me tell you a quick story on where this really came home to me. A seminar with a friend of mine, and it is a seminar on how to buy government seized property for pennies on the dollar. So, the government every year seizes cars, boats, houses, all that kind of stuff. And so the seminar was how you, the average guy, me, how you can go in, buy all these assets for pennies on the dollar. And of course, as a result of such a discount, you can make all this money. Okay, seminar wraps up. And of course, at the end of every seminar, what do they want to do? They want to sell you stuff. Right?
Okay.
They want to sell you stuff. So you can get our course on how you, Darren, you can do this and own all of this government discounted property for pennies on the dollar and just make a shit ton of money. So, all right, sounds great. So I'm in line and I get to the front of the line and I'm buying this thing. It was like, I don't know, like $300, $400, something like that. So it just so happened when I got in line, the guy that did the presentation was back behind where the ladies were taking your order, and he was like grabbing something out of a bag or doing something, okay? So I said, excuse me, I can't remember the guy's name. I said, excuse me, getting ready to buy this. I just had a quick question. How much of this information have you used to buy discounted government property? Because I'm thinking, how much time is this going to take? Because it didn't sound like it was going to take much time. I just wanted to get his perspective, the expert's perspective on him personally, his trials and transactions, how he did. So my question again was to him, so when you did this, how did it go when you did it? And, what can I expect? And so he turns to me and here's what he says. Oh, well, I've never done it. I'm just a presenter. I've never done it. I'm just a presenter. That's what the guy said to me. So I'm like, you've never done it? No, sir, I've never done it. I'm just here to present the product. It's a great product. It's a product you need to own, but I personally have never done it. That tells you everything. So now I know. Okay. Well, do you think I bought it?
No, you did not.
No, I did not. No, I did not.
That's really funny.
So
I've not heard that story from you.
you haven't?
No.
Oh, you're kidding.
That's really funny.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot harder to do that kind of research, I'll call it today. There's a lot of social media that continues to show the side of people that they want to be shown, especially when it comes to selling you something, especially when it comes to having you be a customer, a client of theirs. All of the selling, everything looks great, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Everything looks fantastic.
Super easy.
Doesn't it? The results are going to just be unbelievable, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
In everything. And there's really no exceptions to it, okay, in terms of what you see. And in addition to that, Isaiah, what's the editing and the videos and the language? What's that like? Is it like super convincing nowadays? In a big way.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all professionally edited, down to the last, the word and, the pictures and the music in the background, all of that. And that's all made to get you to take action to either hire them, buy something from them, or be involved or invest with them maybe, or be involved in something with them, right?
Yeah.
Now, by the way, the big picture for me is this is all part of selling. And big picture wise, I have no problem with any of it because we got to have selling in order to keep our economy rocking and rolling. So in a big picture way, I got no problem with it. But where I do have a problem is I have come across a ton of people that say that they're experts, that talk about how good they are, how smart they are, and what they're able to do for you when they really haven't done much. Hey guys, a lot of people contact me and want to know where are the best resources when it comes to investing in multifamily. Where can I go? And the obvious answer is DarrenGarman.com. 99.9% of all of the items on the website are absolutely free. Start making that multifamily investment that you've been thinking about a great reality. What do you think one of the pieces of advice would be for us to give to our viewers and listeners before they get too serious about getting involved with somebody? And we've already kind of talked about it. What's like the first thing you think you want to be asking?
What is your experience?
What is your experience? How much of this have you done? And we want like verifiable information. Okay, so for example, we're in the multifamily space, multifamily investing. We talk with many investors week in and week out. One of the questions we get all the time is, guys, what about your experience? Tell me about your experience. What have you done? How have you done it? And we will share that experience with them and why we think a certain course of action is the way to go because of our experience. Exactly. And we'll talk about why that is. So we're always reinforcing our experience and our background, having been there, done that, with the majority of situations that our investors, our multifamily investors, encounter. It's just part of what we do. But what we find is most people don't do that. Most people take others at their word at what they're able to do and how they're able to do it for them. So you're exactly right. The first thing that you need to ask is, again, what is it?
What's your experience?
How much of this have you done? How much of this have you taken part in? And if they haven't, you better be going somewhere else. You don't want to be taking advice. You don't want to be giving money to people that haven't been there, done that. You don't want to be doing that at all. So it's like an easy litmus test to use. But again, a lot of people don't use it. What do you think another thing would be that we would want to ask for from someone that we may want to start some kind of a business relationship with, maybe invest money with them, maybe hire them as a consultant? What do you think one of the things is that we may want to check out if they say they've got some experience?
Statistics behind what they've done, or financials of how their company has done or what they've been doing themselves.
Yeah, financial information, helpful. Real statistics, helpful. And here's like one more thing that you want to add to that, which is really, really good. What would it be?
Other customers' review.
References. You want references. So, by the way, we got references. Here they are. References. Here's who you talk to. You want to be having conversations with us about being involved with us and stuff. We got references. Talk to these people. Ask them what we're like. Ask them what we're all about. If they can't provide you references, that's a huge red flag. Oh, well, we don't give out references. No, sorry. Got to have references. So experience, references. And by the way, the references, do you think the reference should be their Uncle Fred?
No. No.
No?
No.
Really? Or, their Janet, their sister Janet, you think that should be a reference?
No.
What's funny is when we've asked for references from people that we want to do business with, hell, even people we want to hire, a lot of times they'll give us their relatives as references. And that's already kind of a red flag. You got to ask the question. And the question, again, Isaiah, is what?
What is your experience?
What is your experience? Take us through your experience. Show us your experience. And once you've done that, we want to know what? We want you to give us references. 100%. Guys, we talk to a lot of investors, a lot of people, especially a lot of affluent people. And a lot of times they don't do this. And the stories that we hear, money stolen, money missing, time gone, energy gone, you name it, mainly because of not doing this. Not doing this. Most of the experts are what? Wrong.
Oh,
right?
I thought you were saying
most of the
for the
experts
people,
are
yeah.
wrong. So guys, take this advice, take it to heart, keep it in the back of your mind. You will be ahead, not just a little bit of money, not just a little bit of time, not just a little bit of your life energy, but a shit ton of all of it you'll be ahead by if you do these simple things. Isaiah, thank you for joining me today. Jasmine, thank you for joining me today on this episode of the Heartland Multifamily Show, the place
For all things multifamily.
all things multifamily. Take care. We'll see you. Bye-bye. If you want to get your hands on more great multifamily real estate content, make sure you click here. If you want to invest passively in great multifamily real estate, make sure you click here.